Back once again, Trey, Skyzoo, Dumbo Station, the Bluest Note. We on a 5 mic run right now. Sky, I ain't gonna lie. These last two, I don't, you would have to mess up bad, like bad.
Yeah, one,
And you're not,
two.
and they not
Story
either.
about the place I'm from. Yeah. Shout to the mighty Most Def one time.
Oh my god.
So we used to live in Brooklyn, baby. Okay. Sometimes I sit back, reflect on the place that I lived at and how what it was I can't get back. World screaming, where Brooklyn at? We never knew our own impact, but bet we knew where all the flips at. Corner dreams came gift wrap. You hit a groove and win or lose, we all with that. And everyone who ever had to live that ain't allowed to be there when they switch that. But if it switch back, bet they try to give it back. Like y'all can have this same shit they did in the 60s before the madness. And in turn, we took Brooklyn and put a flag in. Proudly, we in the dirt, but look at the fabric. We was next door neighbors with pride. Regardless of all the vows they was slinging outside. Like before the day ones was displaced. And the church ain't need a permit to set up and sell fish plates. When bodegas knew the picture, before they started calling everything organic to move it quicker. Stoops was littered with truth and liquor, but bet you was protected and never had to live under neglection. Now it's 1,200 to live in the P's and double for the studios up the street. True indeed, they looking at you and me like y'all had your run and turned all the block parties into Afro punk. Or how they used to say we look like a target, but took it regardless. And now Brooklyn is a mosh pit. It's real, yo, but still, yo, it's love here. And it's felt by anybody that come here. Unless you ask the new neighbors who was brung here. They might play on entitlement like they from here. One, yeah, has a resident deep in sentiment. They tell you don't know Brooklyn and ain't representing it. Sitting on their front stoop out witnessing. Changing the native dialect, but you ain't listening. You might get it ignored when passing them in the store. Cause they predict by next year you gone. So this goes out to Fulton Street, Franklin Ave, Atlantic and Nostrand and all the dollar cabs. This goes to Adelphi, Myrtle Ave, Lafayette behind the jacks to circle back to Gates Ave and Flushing Ave and Macon. We made that, they'll run it back, just play calm. This is for Bedford Ave, Sullivan and Montgomery, from President to Rogers. They all deserve homage, from Marcy to Tompkins, Broadway down to the Junction, the Hook to Gowanus to Sunset, to Mermaid and Surf Ave for how you saw it. First ones who ever had to deal with all them tours, for Flatbush and Church Ave and Caton Ave, when they was telling y'all that you never could make it past, and if you ever did, you never could make it last. And now they live upstairs breaking glass. And this is coming live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one. And when I was a kid, the broads I was trying to get in wanted to come to the crib. They told their mothers where I lived, and their mothers was denying them, son. Fast forward to the now, and the same broads I couldn't get live here and got their moms with them. It's weird. Wonder why half of Atlanta got on Yankee hats. New Brooklyn ran us out, like where you think you at? But know that I'm old Brooklyn wherever, and regardless of where I park, I hold Brooklyn together. So thinking you'll ever be more Brooklyn, you'll never. Just enjoy it along with us. Know it's Brooklyn forever, huh? For real, yeah. You know why? We used to live in Brooklyn, baby. We used to live in Brooklyn, baby. Yeah. We tried to make it, baby. And our time was now. Yeah. Live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one. When I was a kid, the bros I was trying to get in wanted to come to the crib. Tell their mothers where I live, and their mothers was denying them, son. Fast forward to the now, and the same broads I couldn't get live here and got their moms with them. It's weird.
Man. He said, we used to live in Brooklyn. This is not the Brooklyn that I'm used to. According to Skyzoo, I can only take his word for it because I didn't live there. I lived in the South. Where I live at hasn't been gentrified at all. Hasn't been gentrified at all. We have certain spots that's always been the section for the more affluent living folks, but where my area is at, still middle class, lower middle class for the most part. I see people buying more land and building more houses, and what used to be just big fields of empty space has become 3, 4 economy houses in that one spot. So, I can say that if you want to call that more gentrification, I wouldn't call it necessarily that because it's not overpricing the people is literally building economy homes in sections where I didn't think land could even be sold because it never was sold until now. I'm 37 now, so I guess the generations before that owned it don't own it, probably passed, But I feel you, there's certain things that I see in my city that's no longer around or just absolutely shut down or been brought out by some other company. So we all gonna feel it, That's just in due time.
Being more than you was inspired by the blueprint before your memories finalized. Sing a song when you just happen to be idolized. They sing along, you the apple of the choir's eye. Eyes on you, words at a time on you, until they hear themselves singing, they kind off you. But it's all part of the territory you breeze through. The song playing, it all starts to precede you, and all of your law you saw is up underneath you, right? And you be who they want till they won't be you. But it's all fine, they promise you that. The melodies lead the way where they followed you at. So you trying to get back, and the trail gone. And then you try and hit rewind, but it's their song, and they turn farewell in favor of their call. But long as you hear well, and you get to hear it all, and it goes on and on until the song is gone. Just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably, and let it turn into whatever you want it to be. Just sing comfortably, for when it was anything but, and all the mirrors close by to wake your memories up, and dream better for the love of what was hidden from us. Dream catchers out front and what that energy does, and it does seem more like innocence. The more that you into it, the deeper the feeling gets. The longer the note goes, the higher the ceiling gets. The louder the song plays, the quieter this will get. And finding the rhythm is the part that you celebrate. And if more come along, just promise to never change. Promise you get to sing like it was your first run, and it'll be worth bringing it back when that first done. Round of applause until they peep how good it sounds. Hands in the air until it's easier to put them down. Round of applause until you tell them to run it back. And ask for a serenade and hope when it come to that it goes on and on until the song is gone. Just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably, and let it turn into whatever you want it to be. Just sing comfortably, please. By any and all means, please sing comfortably. You should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably. So we ask, Bluest note, proudly presented to you, Skyzoo, Dumbo Station.
Five mics early, 5 mics. That is a beautiful project.
You should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably.
Y'all didn't make any more projects together? It's strange. For such a crazy combination that y'all are together, y'all didn't make nothing but one project together? Y'all should have made a part 2, part 3, or maybe y'all just lost touch with each other. But please, by all means, somebody get them back in the studio together, because this is a masterpiece right here. This is a masterpiece. Press play, let it go. I don't skip a thing. I wouldn't skip a thing. I feel like I would be missing out on the whole totality if I would skip a song, because it's so short and it's just a beautiful length for such a beautiful, dope album. Great instrumentation, great bars from Skyzoo, 5 mics.